Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm back, finally, right? It has been a hot minute since I was able to record a FlossTube last. A lot of stuff's been going on in my life. I will give you a quick summary. My father-in-law broke his neck. Seriously, he really did. So that has taken up a bunch of my time and my husband's time trying to get that all coordinated. He's doing very well now. And he is a very active guy, and I'm sure that a lot of that was why he had such a good recovery. And he's still recovering. He's in a neck brace for 6 weeks at the minimum. So he had surgery. He had his surgery on Valentine's Day. So we're almost 6 weeks out. This is 5 weeks, actually. I think today is 5 weeks since his surgery. So he has done very well, and we are very, very thankful for that. So that happened. Nashville. I went to Nashville. I helped out in Theresa's booth. I do that every year, and I enjoy it immensely. It's always fun to go and see all of your favorites. And this year was really cool because there were a lot of people that were other people that I had met either at the Midwest Cross Stitch Retreat or that were floss tubers that I actually got to meet in person at Nashville this year, which was awesome. Misty Pursel was there, and that's awesome. She and I have FaceTimed before, but we'd never met in person. And, you know, we text each other things now and then, and she's just amazing. She's a great designer in her own right, and does beautiful fabric dyeing, and she and I have such similar tastes when it comes to quilting and fabrics and charts and everything, and we've joked around that we're basically the same person, which, I mean, obviously we're just being funny, but pretty much if she likes something, I will like it too. I also got to see my friend Kim with the silver needle, my friend Tara, who I met at the Midwest Cross Stitch Retreat, who is an absolute laugh riot. She is so funny. I adore her. So it was great to see her. At one point, she was in Theresa's booth, and she was mistaken for someone working in the booth because she was so funny. She was like, yeah, look at this thing over here, and then there's this, and did you see this? And she was just talking to the shop owner, and I think that shop owner thought that she worked there, and she was like, well, can I go ahead and order them? And Tara was like, yeah, you sure can, but you got to talk to them. It was so funny. She's a hoot. So yeah, Tara Sullivan, I love you. You're so funny. And then there was Steph from JustKeepStitchin, and Steph from lindystitches had a booth this year, which was really cool. And I'm sure I'm probably forgetting somebody, but it was great to catch up with everybody. And Jen from Jen Stitching Niche, of course. So, and since I'm on Jen, I'm going to share, she goes with her sister Bridget and her friend Lisha every year. And they brought me the nicest little goodie bag. It's such a cute little bag. This is a bag that is meant to, it says here the giving bag, and you're supposed to like pass this on with all your well wishes. It's such a great concept, like a reusable gift bag. That's awesome. So she brought for me, and I felt so bad because I was so busy with everything going on with my father-in-law that I didn't have time to get, last year I gifted them all project bags and stuff, and anyway, I didn't have time to do anything fun or special this year, but she brought me some Easter chocolate, which now that I've shown you, I can start eating this stuff, so I was excited about that. She got me some push pins for my bulletin board downstairs, which these are so cute. Aren't they pretty? Those are my colors. I love those colors. And dun dun dun, my very own and very first Ray Dunn coffee mug. So I have looked at the Ray Dunn stuff at my local TJ Maxx, and I've looked at it and I've always liked it, but I never bought any for myself, and it's always so much better when you get it as a gift. And this is perfect. It says Wander, because she's like, you are always traveling, and I am. I love traveling with my mom. So I I cannot wait to use this. So now that I've shown you, it's been sitting in the bag, and every time I make my tea, I'm like, I should go get my mug. And I'm like, nope, just leave it there. You're going to forget to share it. So Jen and Lisha and Bridget, thank you all for thinking of me. That was so very nice. So that was awesome. I also want to share something that Theresa got for me, and Jen also kind of plays into this as well. So there is a magazine called Primitive Quilts and Projects, and this is what it looks like. This is the spring 2009 issue. I think it says, where does it say it? Right here, spring 20, did I say 2009? Spring, I'm 10 years off. Spring 2019 issue. So in this magazine is a little thing that they are going to start, that the three of us are going to do together. So Theresa and Jen are going to do this My Sewing Accessory case, and this is the first of 4 projects that are going to be in this magazine. So it says here, the first in a 4-part series. So if you can, I don't know if you can see, I'll do a close-up. It's made of wool and fabric, and it comes with absolutely, if you buy the accessory pack, which is you can order through the magazine, it comes with absolutely everything. And so Theresa gifted me this magazine, and she gifted me the whole kit. It comes with all of the wools, it comes with the fabric, like here's the same fabric that's like featured in the pictures. Look at those. Aren't those beautiful? Look at those cool bee needle minders. Aren't they fun? And those are from Kelmscott Designs. So, and it comes with like the twill tape that makes this little thing right here. So Theresa and Jen are going to be doing this, and we have no idea what the other 3 parts look like, but we just, you know, Theresa gifted this to me kind of as a thank you for coming to help her. So I got all of my freezer paper templates cut out, which you can see right here. I put them in a bag. I also, since I was cutting my own out, and Theresa's been so busy with market and packing orders and stuff, I cut out a set of freezer paper templates for her as well. I probably should have done it for Jen too, but I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I just, at the time, I thought, well, I'll cut Theresa's out too. So we are going to be working on that. So I have never been a fan of applique. Here's my true confession. Never been a fan of doing applique. When I see quilts and things like that with applique on it, I immediately am like, nope, not interested. Don't want to do it. So I'm kind of stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm going to try it. I will give it a try and see how it goes. I've never done any wool work either. This is my first time doing any wool work whatsoever. So we'll see how I like it. I'm either going to love it or I'm going to hate it, and we'll see. So so that's from Theresa. I think I'm going to go over my haul that I got at Nashville. And I'll just start with it. Actually, before I do the Nashville haul, I want to do haul from, I got some stuff back, I think it was before Christmas even. Do you remember at the Midwest Cross Stitch Retreat, I won a $100 gift certificate from, oddly, from Theresa's shop through the raffle that benefited the Southern Pines Animal Shelter. So I want to show the things that I got from that. All right. So one of the patterns that I purchased was this. It's Plum Street. It's Caroline Broomhead. And this is a reproduction. And she has like a little adaptation that she took some of the motifs from the sampler itself and made a little pincushion. But I love this sampler. And so I had her, this is one of the things I got with my gift certificate, and I had her send me the fabric as well, which is the 32 count Ligonier Latte, I guess it is. It's a very, very pretty color. And then I've got all of the colors for it These are so pretty. Look at how pretty these all are. Let me see if I can get them sort of spread out. Aren't they pretty? It's going to be beautiful. These are the colors. So I'm excited about that one. So that one's kitted up and ready to go. I don't know when I will start on it. Pretty Southern has been talking about, in her last video, she talked about being a monogamous stitcher, and she spoke about a Instagram gal who, I can't think of her name right now, sorry, that just does like monogamous stitching. She does like one project at a time and then completes it. And I could totally see myself getting to that point. I think I'm more of a monogamous stitcher. I'm not one that likes to start a ton of projects. I like to kind of focus on one thing. And they can be different kinds of projects. Like, of course, I can have a quilting project and a cross-stitch project going on at the same time. But I would love to get to that point at some point. Anyway. Okay, what else did I get from Theresa? This little chart, which I thought was so cute. And I don't ever remember seeing it before. It's called Phoebe's Forest from the City Stitcher. Look at how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I just think that is so cute. And there's like a tinier version of it there as well. But yeah, I just thought it's kind of Christmassy. Super cute. Phoebe's Forest. I'll hold it up again so you can see it. And I think this is available from KittenStitcher.com. I think Theresa, this is where I got it, from Theresa's shop. So if she doesn't have them now, she can probably get them for you, I'm assuming. So there's that. The other thing that I got, I saw she had done, Theresa did these, I think, over one thread in all one continuous piece, I think. I'm sure it was her. And I saw them at the Midwest Cross Stitch Retreat, but they're these teeny little carriage house sampling charts, okay? And each one of them is a little bit different. So this one is Charity with that funky peacock. That's my favorite one, I think. And then there's Faith with this cute little girl. And like I said, Theresa stitched these all together. And there's Love with a blue strawberry. Isn't that wild? That's kind of fun. And then Hope, which is got this really cool house and a tall, skinny gal on there. And Honor, which is a bowl of berries. And they're all the same size, and you can stitch them in one continuous piece, which is kind of my plan too. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do them over one or on, I think Theresa's was on silk gauze, now that I think of it. So, yeah. I think I have to change my battery, so hang on one second. I'm going to back out here, or I'm going to shut this off. Okay, thanks. I have two batteries, and I do my videos on a camcorder and then download it to my Macintosh. In the future, I might start doing them on my iPad, but I need to get a better way, like a stand or something, and I know there are some out there, but I have to get a stand for my iPad that I can record with. So, okay, I'm going to keep going with haul. I also got... So this is the stuff I got in Nashville. First one was this one called Whale Watch, which is from Chessie and Me. And I have a when I get to my works in progress, I'll show you. This is a little kit. It comes with the silks and it comes with the fabric. I have another kit of hers that is a Christmas one, and that's my car project, and I will show that in my whips. But I love those little tiny projects. I bought that one at the Country Sampler. Linda Lautenschlager of Chessie and Me lives right near the Country Sampler and does a ton of stuff with that shop. So the other one I think is called Cozy Cabin or Christmas Cabin or something, but I'll show you that one coming up. This one was my favorite from Brenda Gervais' booth. It's called Where Liberty Dwells. And my favorite is actually this one, I think because it looks like a quilt, and it looks like she actually quilted this little pincushion, but this is actually stitched. This little red pillow ticking Ohio Star thing, that's actually stitched, and I loved that. I thought that was really cool, so I had to have that one. So I got that one. Scarlet House, boy, she sold out quick. Her most popular design was sold out within 45 minutes on Friday night, like gone. So I didn't get that one, but I did find this one, which I think is so dang cute, and the model was adorable. I'm not even a dog person, but this morning walk chart from Tanya, love it. Absolutely love it. Isn't that cute with the little dogs and the house? And it was adorable done. It's got this rickrack border, and then they stitched it down, and they put like a bead where they stitched it down. The model's adorable. I don't know who did the finishing, but I bet I could look. A+ finishing. Beth's Magical Finishes. A+, Beth. I love it. So cute. So cute. And I'm totally going to try that when I finish that. This was the other one. I went into Stacy Nash's booth, and this one is called Gathering, what is it? Gathering the Greens Sampler. This picture is a terrible picture of it. It's kind of yellowed looking, and there's sort of a shadow from the box here, so it's kind of hard to see it. But I'll tell you, that yellow house just grabbed me. I loved it. I just loved it. Super, super cute. This border is to die for. That border just looks so fun to stitch. I love it. So I got this one as well. So that's cool. I also, there's a French shop called Sajou in Paris, I believe. I have never been there. I would love to go someday. They were not at Nashville, but someone was there selling basically their line of little accoutrements. And I've always looked at these little, oops, I dropped one. I've always looked at these little thread cards that they have. They're like a real hard, thick cardboard. And what you do is you wrap your thread around them, and they have all different kinds. Like here's a set of 6 that I got. These are guys on bicycles. Let me take them out. So they're like little fellas on bicycles, and you wrap your thread. They're like little thread bobbins. These are super pretty, and I kind of bought them as like gifts and things. So you just wrap your floss around it, your thread around it, and they're just, I don't know, little pretties to have in your sewing box. I don't know. And they make fun little gifts, I think. There's one more that has little people on them. This is almost, it's kind of more of a traditional bobbin looking one, but it's a little house. But you wrap it around the floss around the bobbin, just like you would. And they're just fun little, like here's one of a lion tamer on that one. Oh, focus. You gonna focus? Hello, focus. Maybe if I put it in front of my face. There we go. I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna focus for me. Anyway, so that's the kind of, anyway, I thought they were kind of fun. And I've looked at them online a lot. So, Sajou, that's how Theresa and I kept saying it all weekend. Like, we'd see you can kind of see the letters going around the circle here. So it's Sajou. So all weekend we were saying to each other, Sajou, which is stupid, I know. And then I found myself we were at Friday night. Basically, most of the shops that I got to were on Friday night because Theresa has, she has kind of double duty. She's selling her stuff, and she has to also be a buyer for her shop. So, and Theresa's not open on Friday nights. It's an option to be open on Friday night of market. So a lot of people are open, and I so appreciate the people that are open because those are usually the shops that I'm able to get to when I'm there. And not that Theresa doesn't let me out of the booth. I don't mean to make it sound like that at all, because she's always saying, do you want to go? Do you want to go? And most of what she gets I can purchase from her. So if I don't get into the booth, it's not a big deal. But we were in Dames of the Needle anyway, Friday night. And I found this fabric, which I just think is the most gorgeous color. Let me see if I can get a good representation of it. It's sort of maybe a mustardy cigar color, sort of. I think it is lovely. Let's see if I can find, I'm trying to find like a Let's see what else. Does this help if I put, no, you don't need anything behind it, but I don't know how to describe the color. It's just a beautiful kind of mustardy, cigarish, I don't know how to describe it. It's beautiful though. I love it. And my plans for it is, and when I bought it, my thought was I want to use it for this sampler right here, which is Marjorie Massey's Quaker Street. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this one, but it is gorgeous. It's, I know that I will put in my show notes how you can get these patterns, because Marjorie Massey has a Facebook page. And my friend Kathy Krause is a big fan of her stuff. And she has ordered from her in the past through her Facebook page and has had very good luck. She's very, very nice. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. She has had good luck very much with buying those through her Facebook page. So if you are interested, I will put a link in the show notes as to where you can acquire her patterns. And speaking of Marjorie Massey, I have an FFO. That pretty much wraps up my market haul, except, wait, there's two more little things. Before I moved on to the next deal, where is my, oh, now what did I do with it? All right, what did I do with that? Here it is. Okay. I found, or I bought from Theresa, I got these keys. These old keys. Teresa's shop, she always has the funkiest things in there. And she's got these old metal keys that look old, but they're really not old. So those are the only other things. Oh, and then Theresa she gifted me a strawberry that she made. A wool strawberry. So you can see how cute that is. Look at the little X's holding it together. So that was from Theresa. Thank you, Theresa. I love it. Okay, so I have an FFO. This is also a Marjorie Massey. My friend Kathy made it for me. This was the sampler exchange. This was my final, this was the final sampler I received from Kathy in the exchange. And I don't think I showed it. I think I showed it on my Instagram, but I don't think I ever showed it on my FlossTube. So this is what Kathy stitched for me. This is also a Marjorie Massey. And it is called When This You See. And it's all monochromatic, as you can tell. And I love this sampler. I love that all of the four corners are different. I love this little viney thing. I love that little tulip. And of course, I'm a huge bird nerd. Look at that bird. Isn't that awesome? And Kathy's stitching. This is all done on 40 count. Because Kathy loves 40 count. And she is just, I mean, look at her stitches. She is such an impeccably beautiful stitcher. She's fantastic. And this frame that I found, I love this little lip on it. I love everything about this. I love it. I can't wait to hang it on my wall. So I got that FFO'd. When I hang things up, by the way, have you guys seen the 3M command strips? For small things like this that I have, or smaller, this is pretty light. And because I don't put glass in them. I just don't. And I use those 3M Velcro command strips, if you've ever seen those. And they stick on the wall great. It's actually what we use at market also. And so that's what I use to hang my stuff up on the wall. It's forgiving, it's repositionable, you're not pounding any holes in the wall. So give those a try if you've never tried those Velcro 3M command strips for some of your smaller things or things that are just temporary. If you haven't tried them, give them a shot because they're awesome. Okay, so that's my FFO. Let's see here. I think I'll move on to whips. The whips that I have, like I said, I am kind of ashamed of my progress. I haven't done very much. I did make some project bags for gifts. I made 3 little project bags for gifts for Christmas. Well, no, it wasn't for Christmas. That was way past. But anyway, I had them all cut out and ready to go. All I had to do was put them through the sewing machine. So I made a couple of those for gifts for people. But otherwise I have not done much stitching at all. So I'll show you my progress. This is my progress on Anniversaries of the Heart. So I have this square pretty much done. I got all the over one done on that one, except for the dates. Like the dates are going to go kind of around here, and then I'm going to put a date in here. I'm just not exactly clear on how I want to do that yet. These two I've had done for a while. This is the square I'm working on right now. This is the one that will be, I think my maternal cousins are going to be represented in that square. So remember, I'm doing this as kind of a sort of a family tree to this point, because I turned 50 this year and I want to get that kind of family tree stitched in my 50th year and get that completed. So that's that one. And then the other one I have, remember I showed you the whale one from, I'll show it again, from Chessie and Me. Whale Watch. That was her new one at Market. Little kit. It's adorable. I purchased her when I was at the Country Sampler for their Christmas open house. I purchased this one, and this is my car project. I always keep a little project in my car. I should show you what my little sewing car project kit looks like. My mom made this for me years ago. And it's got like a little pocket here for your scissors if you want to like tuck a little scissor in there or something. I don't, because I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. But it zippers up. And inside are these little pockets. And I've got like some magnets inside. So I've got a magnet on the bottom. This is my thread conditioner. I've got a little container for that. This is a magnet, and my scissor, just my little mini scissor, it just sticks right to it. So I just tuck it right in there, and then it doesn't go anywhere. My cheaters are right here, and then, here's the project. So this is where I'm at with that project. Let me see, where's my little, there we go. You'll be able to see it better. So you can see I've got a pretty good start. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. So I got the trees done. There's some little specialty stitches in there, like the door is some eyelet stitches. The trees have some satin stitches on them. But just a cute little fun, easy car project, and that's what I've been working on in my car. So that's my other whip. And then the last one, I'm going to wait to show you my progress on Theresa's gift, what will be her Christmas gift this year. We both agreed at Market that we're just going to give last year's gifts to each other this year for Christmas. We just are skipping a year, and we both agreed that would be smart. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Vonna had a little video this morning, and I love Vonna. I just think she's a laugh riot. And I love that she can laugh at herself, and she was one of the first FlossTubers I ever watched. So shout out to Vonna. I think you're so much fun. She posted something, a real quick video, and she is using a hashtag that is Coffee and Craft Revolution. And what she does is she gets up early every day, and she stitches for a half hour, maybe an hour. She said, sometimes I've been known to do 2 hours before I get my day started. And I just think that's a really neat idea. I don't know, I already get up at 4:45 in the morning on the mornings that I work. So I might do something where I stay up. I might do, I don't know, something, I might have to change my hashtag to be, something about burning the midnight oil or something like that. But I love the idea of making sure that you carve time out of your day to stitch. I know it's not always easy to do that, and but ideally, it's like Vonna said, it just grounds you. And she stitches in silence. She doesn't have any distractions like FlossTube. She said, I just sit in my kitchen and listen to the ticking clock. And I think that is kind of a neat lesson. And so I'm going to adopt that as well. So Coffee and Craft, is that what it is? Hashtag Coffee and Craft Revolution. So So I think that's kind of a cool thing. Oh, also, I don't think I showed you this. This shirt I got from Theresa. I know words to rap songs. I genuinely do. I don't know if you guys watched our 5 quick questions, but Theresa said this was her favorite line from the whole video. And at the end, we got a little bit silly with rap songs and everything. And I do like a good rap song. And I know, there's something about the music. I love the beat. I love, and know this. I know that there are terrible lyrics in those rap songs sometimes. Like, I'll be listening to a rap song and I'm hearing like the beat and the music and I'm like, oh, like I get into it that way. I'm not listening to the lyrics necessarily. And I know my kids would be like, I'd be listening to something and they'd be like, Mom. And I'd be like, what? And they're like, are you not listening to the lyrics? And I'm like, I'm really not. I don't hear words to lyrics. And here's a funny confession for you. Swear to God. My husband is a big Beatles fan. And I've always liked the Beatles music, but I wasn't like, I didn't read the story. I didn't have any of their albums or anything, but you know the music because they're so popular. Okay, the song Penny Lane, my whole life until I married my husband and actually saw like the word Penny Lane written on the album, I thought he was singing "And Elaine," like a girl's name, Elaine. And Elaine is in my ears and in my eyes. I'm telling you, people, so I don't hear lyrics. I am terrible at lyrics. I'm one of those people. So yes, I know that lyrics in rap songs are bad. And a quick caveat, funny story from kind of a tale. I forgot to even tell Theresa about this. So my flight from Nashville got back to Minneapolis. It was a direct flight and it was late at night. And most of us got off the plane and there was one gentleman in particular that had a guitar. And he was walking ahead of me, and we all kind of we ended up making our way down to the area where the shuttles pick you up. And I was waiting for my van to take me back to my car, and he was waiting for his Uber, and we just were standing there in silence. And my ringtone is a rap song, okay? And I'll play it for you. So we're standing there, and the shuttle company is calling me to give me an update on their ETA so that they know that I'm coming, okay? And so my ringtone goes off, and this is my ringtone. And so it goes off, and I kind of like, find it in my coat, and I pick it up, and I answer. And the guy with the guitar, like, gives me this look, like he's like, and he goes, seriously? Like, he was so surprised that, this would be my ringtone. So it was kind of a funny moment, and it sort of cracked me up. And so we chatted for just a little bit. He did some recording for a friend on an album or something down in Nashville. He was a Twin Cities musician, and he was on his way back home. So we chatted for a bit, but he was just genuinely surprised that my ringtone would be a Snoop Dogg / Dr. Dre song. But no, I love rap. So anyway, but I like a lot of other things too. Like it's, how it is with your mood. Like if I'm working out or trying to get stuff done, it's like rap, upbeat, that kind of stuff, But if I'm stitching, I'll put on like an instrumental or whatever, or an audiobook. I'm a big audiobook person too. But anyway, the last thing that I am going to share is I actually recorded a video just before this of my giveaway, because last time I showed you all of my felt ornaments that I made for Christmas. And I was going to give away these 2 ornaments. So I did that, and watch the end of this. I will insert the video right here. Okay, so I am going to do the giveaway If you remember right, the last time we got together, there was this ornament and this ornament that I was going to give away. I had featured these ornaments in my last video back in, I think it was November. So I had 139 people comment. We'll give away the penguin first, okay? So I've got 139. Let me hit generate here. And the number that came up is number 10. So let's go to my notes here. Let's see. Number 10 is Lori Yu. Lori Yu. You are the winner of the penguin. Okay, so let's go back to my random number generator and we'll hit generate again. And the number that came up is number 16. Weird, low numbers this time. Let's see who number 16 is. We gotta go all the way back down here. Number 16 is Lisa Wright. So Lisa Wright and Lori Yu, both of you are the winners. Lori, you won the penguin ornament, and Lisa Wright, you won the wreath. So get in touch with me. I will comment on both of your comments here, and I believe my email is in the show notes. So give me a holler and I will get those out to you. Congratulations. So that's about it, everybody. Let me just take a quick look around, make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I got it all. So wishing you all smooth stitching and no ripping. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Okay, one last thing. I forgot to share my progress on Theresa's Christmas gift. Okay. Theresa, if you are watching, you have to sign out. Shut it off. Go away. You can't see. You'll have to wait till this Christmas. Okay, I think she's probably gone. I think I gave her enough time. Okay, so I got half of the star sewn together. So this thing is going to be huge. So you can see, and I don't know, did I have the buttons attached last time? I picked buttons for all of these, and they're all different because, you know, Theresa likes wabi-sabi. Anyway, so I sewed them all together, and this is what it looks like. I'll show you what the inside looks like. It looks like sort of a hot mess, but that's how it goes together. So it's really cool. So I just have to make one more half, like sew the other 6 stars together, and then you put both halves together. Like you put one here, and you put them together, and then you just sew zigzag these. You just sew it all together. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with Theresa's giant abomination Christmas star. I don't know what she's gonna do with this thing. I don't know if she's gonna like it. It's weird. That's all I can say about that. But okay, I'm really going this time. Now I'm gonna go while I'm leaving. How's that? Okay, bye everybody.